Great. Look, well, thank you very much for welcoming me. Thank you, Casper, Rick, Carrie, Appalachian Mountain Club, for hosting me tonight. My name's Adrian Hayes. I'm a Brit, obviously, from the south coast of the UK, and here in New York this week for the launch of my second book, One Man's Climb: A Journey of Trauma, Tragedy, and Triumph on K2, which I'm going to speak about in a second. Now, first of all, let me just tell you what I love being back in New York. So thanks very much. My host, Glenn Gordon, the man in the right, lives out Huntington, Long Island. So I commute from Long Island into the city every day. It's about 5 hours, but I could trek for months across a polar ice cap. So I can do 5 hours from Huntington to New York City. So what I'm going to do tonight is tell you a little bit about how I got into the whole adventure world. A little bit about, obviously, K2, why it's got such a fearsome reputation, a bit about the story of my journey on K2, both years 2013, 2014, and then how the book came about from it, a separate thing altogether. And as Casper said, we'll have question and answers. I've got a few more videos, more inspiring than that one, a few more videos to go through tonight, Q&A, and then a finale. So don't rush off at the end, a finale which to finish off the evening. So that's what I'm going to do. So let me tell you about what I do to start with. And really, I want to give you three provisos before I start speaking to you. Number one is, I'm not coming to you claiming to be Britain's greatest mountaineer, Britain's greatest alpinist, or anything like that, okay? Mountaineering is only one of my sports, one of my adventure sports, and I've done everything: polar, jungle, desert, ice cap, oceans, everything bar going into space, and that's on the bucket list as well. So that's the first thing. Second thing is, adventuring is only one part of my life as well. Most professional extreme adventurers tend to guide people, they tend to do it all the time. To me, it's really been one project a year for the past, however many years. So, because other things I do, I'm a keynote speaker. I do this around the world. I come to the States and Asia and all the places I do this. I'm not very good, but I am the best in my price range. But also, I'm obviously an author. I've got a couple of books now, probably another book coming next year. I'm a leadership team coach. I've got it in the professional coaching consulting business. That's what I do. I'm a sustainability campaigner. I'll come on to that in a second. I present a couple of few TV documentaries, and I sing and play guitar in a rock band occasionally. I'm going to spare you that one tonight, okay? A little bit about sustainability, because I was at, Appalachian Mountain Club, and I was blown away by the membership that you have. 130,000 people. That is phenomenal. And again, and Rick and Casper said, it's not just hardcore climbers. You've got conservation. You've got various things in forests. So very impressed with what you've done. But sustainability, I'm a campaigner of this, and I thought very topical with the climate change conference last week, but I'm not a climate change activist or campaigner. And it's very fashionable for polar explorers to say they're walking to the North Pole to raise awareness of climate change, okay? It's been done a little bit too much. Now, I've seen climate change. I got very wet in the process. So I walked, when I trekked to the North Pole from Canada, the ice was about this thick, the thickness of this shelf here, and 100 years ago it was 5 meters in thickness. So I've seen it wet and got very wet. But I'm a sustainability campaigner, and just to try and put this in context, climate change, everything we do in our lives on this earth at least, what's after is up to your own beliefs, but everything we do here falls into one of these three things. Okay, now indisputable, it's a universal truth. Everything we do will fit into our environment, society, or economy. Okay? Now, as obviously in history, environment didn't really matter at all until 25 years ago. Nobody even batted an eyelid. 100 years ago, society didn't matter. We've got women's rights and slavery and all these things. So this has now come to three things. But climate change, just to give you the concept how this works, climate change is only one factor in this environmental pillar. And there's a whole load of other things: deforestation, rapid resource depletion, antibiotic resistance, a whole load of things in there, and they're all linked. But the second bit is everything in there is not just separate to here. And this is where sustainability comes in. So everything we do in one of these things, one of these pillars, will affect the others. and you can't solve problems in one without looking at all three together. That is sustainability. And so this is what I campaign for, and I speak to, I'm blue in the face. That's what I'm passionate about. But it is, say, the most overused yet misunderstood word in the English language. I'll take some more questions at the end on that. So that's basically what I do, a whole remit of things.